starting week 5 of Nutrisystem. I explained it in one of my videos, but just so you guys know, the reason I went from week 2 to week 4 is because the first week was Fast 5 week, and I just labeled it Fast 5, and then I started labeling it 1 and 2, but it really should have been like Fast 5, 2, 3, 4, and now I'm on 5. So, just explaining that. Okay, so I weighed myself today, and I'm 203.6. So remember, I started at 215.8. So in the last week, I lost 1.4 pounds, so almost 1.5 pounds, which is the normal range to lose. So that's fine. But weight loss, yay. Just so you know, for this week, I only have 2 more lunches. I have no breakfast anymore to try. I ate all my breakfast. So I'll have 2 more lunches in this week, and 4 dinners and 6 desserts. So I'll probably still do it the end of week 4's best and worst food I had. The best breakfast I had was the French toast. That was awesome. Not only did it taste awesome, it was actually pretty filling. The waffles and the French toast are very filling sort of breakfast. Those little breakfast bars. You know, an hour later, you're hungry again. You don't eat an hour later, but you're hungry to eat, you know. French toast was great. But an honorable mention in dry goods is are the biscotti bites. Those are really good. And for a dry good item, like all the frozen, of course, is like God-sent food. But biscotti bites is really good dry good. I was shocked I would like it so much. But I really berry bites. And not because they were bad necessarily, they just didn't do much either way. And the other breakfast food is lunch was the cheese tortellini. And I was shocked. I went on the website and it's rated like 3 stars or something, or like pretty low. I was shocked. That was it's really good. I'm gonna be ordering like 5 or 6. And then the worst lunch was the double chocolate caramel bar, which was depressing. It sounds awesome. Double chocolate caramel bar, yay! But it was really bad. Super chocolatey, not enough caramel. It was so chocolatey. I said I could finish it, but I actually couldn't. I ended up at the end of the day lasagna, which again is a surprise. I'm kind of glad I just randomly got things to try because the biscotti bites surprise was vegetable lasagna, huge surprise. I'm such a carnivore. I don't have to wait for the animal to finish dying before I eat it. I mean, I do. And I don't like things raw. I like things cooked like medium. But still, like, you know, I will eat meat, man. And the fact that I prefer the vegetable lasagna over the meat lasagna is a big deal. And to me, that's shocking. It had a better noodle. It had better sauce. It was put together better. Again, I don't know if the meat... Dinner was the hearty beef stew. I don't want soup for dinner. That was, you know, I mean, I guess I knew it was soup when I ordered it, but I thought, because some soups you eat are amazingly good. Like my dad's chili, like I've said before, it's really good. I could have chili for dinner, and that's technically like a soup type chili thing. And my mom makes lentil soup, and it's really good, and it's good for you, and it tastes really good. I could have that for dinner. But this hearty beef stew was just not doing it. I mean, it had enough stuff in it, and it's not that it was horrible, but again, there's better dinner options. So I'm probably not going to order again. White chocolate chunk cookies. Those were so good. I thought I might like a few, so I, you know, after this week, I kind of like clicked on a couple, and that was before I had dessert. So now I'm going to go back through and be like, I want tons of white chocolate chunk cookies. I miss white chocolate. And they don't have white chocolate covered pretzels, and they don't have white chocolate in many other places. So it's like maybe on the bottom of those granola bars, but you never know if it's like yogurty, whatever. This tasted like white chocolate, and it was really good. And it was crunchy, and there was like 7 or 8 of them in there. It was so good. So I'm going to order a lot of those, and I suggest that you do too. The worst dessert are the honey mustard pretzel bites. And again, not that they were terrible, it's just that the honey part overpowered it. And when I wanted the pretzel bites, I wanted like those Snyder brand ones, the Hanover and whatever's, that taste like, you know, cheddar or ranch or sour cream or whatever, or the mustard type they have in Snyder is amazing. I thought this would taste similar, but it doesn't. And of course, so yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm losing a good amount of weight and stuff. I mean, technically, it's been a month, and I've lost, wait, I could do the math, 12, a little over 12 pounds. So 12 pounds in a month, that's not that bad. That's like an average of about 3 pounds a week or so, which is great. You know, I mean, I have to be okay with any weight loss because at least it's going down. All the other diets I've tried, we've tried, whatever it is, you'll go down a lot in the beginning. Like I tried juicing, the vegetable juicing and stuff, just juicing. And that only lasted like less than a week because I was like, I have to eat something. This is retarded. I can't do it anymore. So you drop it faster, and yeah, you lose a lot of weight the first couple of days, first week, and then you don't lose any weight for a while, and then you get angry, and then you quit it. Every single week on Nutrisystem, I've lost some sort of weight. Even during like my period week when I lost like a pound from one week to the other. That's fine. If I just lose a pound a week, I'm losing 52 pounds at the end of the year. And that might not sound like a lot, but that is. I mean, it still wouldn't get me to my goal weight necessarily, but I'll take it. You know, I will take what I can get. Every like 10 pounds or something is a dress size or whatever they say. So that would be awesome. And unfortunately, I don't wear dresses. I'm not that kind of girl, so I don't have any dresses to compare to. I have dressy pants, but I'll try those on for the wedding, I guess, and let you know if I can fit into them. And if I can fit into them at the end of the wedding, too. I did talk to the counselors about that, and they were pretty cool about it. Told me what I could eat at the wedding, what I could eat while I was out of town in another state and all that. I don't plan on eating out very often, though, because I have, I'm going to be sticking to this. But I will be bringing along my eating out guide, because I'm going to go to brunch with my dad. I'm going to go to that rehearsal dinner the night before the wedding, and then it'll be at the wedding is another one. So I'm going to try to see what I can do. I will do my total best because I do not want to falter off this. My husband John was like, I want to get pizza. Why don't you, you've done such a good job. Why don't you get some pizza with me? And I was like, no. And the fact that I said no to pizza and stuck to it is a huge deal. You know, and I convinced him I didn't want some so much that he didn't even get any for himself either. Because he's like, well, I'm not going to get some if it's just me eating it. So that was great. You know, the fact that I did it and the fact that now my husband didn't have to eat pizza either is good because he needs to lose weight too. He doesn't look like it because he's taller than me, but he's heavier than I am. So he needs to lose weight too. Anyway, so that's all I really have for now. Not having breakfast, but I'll be back at lunch and dinner and dessert. Might be a little longer this time, but I was talking about, what I'm doing from now on and the best and worst and stuff. So I will see you guys for dinner or lunch. For lunch, we're going to have Italian-style turkey and Italian sausage melt. It's a lot to say. And it has a long description. Okay. Diced turkey with pepperoni-style seasoning and Italian sausage tossed with tangy marinara, peppers, onions, and reduced fat mozzarella, baked in soft bread. That's a mouthful. So you microwave it for a minute and a half. Wait, I gotta open it. So they said soft bread, so it'll be like another soft bread one. See, okay, this is less yellow. This is the color it really is. So those other soft bread videos, this is what it really, oh no, back here, okay. This is the color it looks like. So when I bring it up here, it looks yellow. This is the real color. So microwave it for a minute and a half. Will do. Looks the same, it's just soft and sort of deflated. So, the problem with this soft bread kind, okay, that's what the inside looks like. The problem with the soft bread kind that I'm not a fan of is that there's way more bread to filling, you know. The bread is kind of thin and kind of whatever, whereas with like the pepperoni pizza melt and the cheese melt and the chicken parmesan melt, my three favorites, they all have kind of a harder coating and it's denser and there's a good amount of filling to bread. This is just a lot of bread with a little bit of filling in it, which is kind of weird, you know, but the taste is pretty good though. Still not one of my favorites though. I'm going to stick to those 3 types of melts I just mentioned, those 3 other ones. It's good though. I mean, it's tasty. Probably maybe like a 4-ish, 3.5 to 4. Dinner, I'm going to have vegetarian chili. Yay! Not. It does not sound very good. But anyway, so it is a mix. It's a mix of tomatoes, beans, chickpeas, onions, green chilies, and corn in spicy sauce. You microwave it for a minute again. So, vegetarian chili. Another thing with beans. I think this is the last thing I have to eat of Nutrisystem with beans. Because I am not ordering anything in the future with beans. Because it's just not worth it. And I put some cheese on top. See? Ha-ha. A little bit of the reduced fat cheese. But I will try it without the cheese first. So yeah. Does it look good? Looks like the other chili. It smells worse than the other chili though. It's not as spicy as the normal chili, the non-vegetarian chili. Okay, and then this piece has cheese in it. So it's much better with cheese. So I would suggest that if you're going to be eating chili, save one of your power fuels like I did today and add cheese. Add cheese on it because you'll be happy you did. Again, there's no pasta in this chili. It's the same as the other one. Beans, but instead of it being like beans and meat, it's like replaced with pieces of corn. Here, see? So there's pieces of corn and stuff in it. So yeah, it even says chickpeas, onions, corn, green chili. So they're replacing the meat with a bunch of veggies. But anyway, so it's alright. I mean, for chili, again, it's probably like a 3.5, to 4. The other chili is maybe a 0.5 above this chili. So the other one I tried the other day, it's like a 0.5 more than this. So if that was like a 3.5, this one would be like a 4, but it's not the best chili. And if I'm gonna have soup in a cup as dinner, it better be the best chili. Otherwise, I'm gonna take me a pizza or lasagna or ravioli or something better. Something more substantial, something you crave. I don't crave chili. I just got it because maybe it happens to be amazing, but it didn't. So, it didn't blow my mind. Not very good. Flavored bar. It sounds weird. A decadent treat with luscious cheesecake flavored filling and a layer of graham cracker crisps. Sounds so weird. Cheesecake flavored bar. Okay, so it's another really tiny one. It's thickish, but it's really short. Here's it compared to the wrapper. It's pretty close. So, oh wow. It looks very different from the picture. The picture shows a bunch of nuts inside, basically. But this is a huge chunk of white. And then some nuts. I like this. The whole top, where the white part is really soft. Kind of like a cheesecake would be. Almost the same consistency as if you bite into a cheesecake. It tastes very good. And I love the white chocolate coating and everything, so it's not very big, which is sad, but it tastes very good. I don't really like dessert bars. I thought the chocolatey pretzel one would be the only one I thought I gave 5 stars to, but this is honestly another 5 stars, so, yeah.